All right, man. Quick update. Hopefully the audio is decent. Man, somewhat breaking news. Some of y'all probably already know. Tony Harrison versus Tszyu is going to be going down in Australia on March the 12th. And this is for the WBO interim title. As a lot of us know, Jermell Charlo got injured. So the WBO ordered the interim fight between Tszyu and Harrison. And Tszyu was already in line to fight Jermell Charlo, but because of the injury and because he wants to stay active, and the WBO ordering that fight, he's going to just take on Harrison. And my personal opinion is that's kind of a risk. That's a risky fight for Tszyu. Already being in the position that he was in to fight Harrison. Harrison, he's just not going away. He's still around. He wants the rematch with Jermell Charlo for the trilogy. And you never know, man. Tony Harrison might come in there and spoil Tim Tszyu's plans, but he has to go to enemy territory. He got to go to Australia to do it. We've seen somebody do that before recently. Devin Haney, he did it back to back. But can Tony Harrison upset Tim Tszyu? I don't know all the details on the network, the promoter, and things like that. I'm gonna assume that PBC doesn't have rights to this one right here. I'm gonna assume that Tim Tszyu's team. So I didn't research that part, and it didn't say anything in the article about that. So I'm gonna leave that link in the description for y'all to check it out. But man, you know what? When I'm just thinking about the style, because I wanted to make a prediction, but hey, man, you just never know. It depends on Tony Harrison, I think. Um, if I'm not mistaken, Tim Tszyu got dropped by Terrell Gausha, in his last fight. And I'm like, man, you got dropped by him. But I didn't watch the fight. And so I'm like, Tony Harrison, who was a guy who's he's got the length, he's got speed, he's a great counter puncher. It's just his stamina. If you get him in the late rounds and you start catching him clean, Tony Harrison, you can get him up out of there. You can get Tony Harrison up out of there late. But Tim Tszyu, and but I feel like this: if Tony Harrison can give us the performance that he gave in the rematch versus Jermell Charlo, even though he got clipped and stopped, I just felt like he started playing too much and joking and clowning, showboating, and then you got caught. But if he can stay sharp like that and just box smart, he might be able to outpoint Tim Tszyu very easily, man. Very easily. But Tim Tszyu has that equalizer. He has that one punch that can end the night. But I'm gonna go with the boxer in this fight, man. I gotta make a prediction. I'm gonna go with the upset. I got Tony Harrison pulling out a close decision win over Tim Tszyu, but unanimous on the judges' scorecards. But it'll be probably close, like a 115, 113 type of deal. He might even get dropped once in this fight, man. He might even get dropped once in this fight. But I'm gonna go with Tony Harrison pulling out the upset. Thank y'all for taking time to watch the video. Leave a comment below. I am the Black Horseman. Shout out to the UGC.